Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my content, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you guys.
I'm talking about countries who slaughter their people in front of television cameras. You've never heard a single African country make noise about it. You've never seen all these African countries gather inside each other and say, the president of Ghana, president of Kenya, president, let's come together. How are we going to fix the issue in Sudan? You've never heard that. They don't do that when it comes to that. They've never said, oh my gosh, in Nigeria, there's Christians who have been killed by Muslims. How are we as the African Union or people who are presidents of Africa who want to see the continent thrive going to come together and fix this problem? They don't care about that. Their biggest thing is about South Africa because they know very well they stand to benefit more from the resources and the minerals that they exploit from each other's countries. That's why they keep quiet. That's why even our own government, I know the Premier is going to be very upset because he doesn't like me criticizing the government. But unfortunately, as he's the Premier, I'm a representative of the people. I'm going to say it as it is. We have a lot of politicians disguised as politicians, but they're actually business people. That's why they put their business interest before the people, and that's why we find ourselves here. Thank you.
During apartheid, not even one of those African countries came to fight with black people. Unalokho basithatha basihlalisa ezweni labo. Ukuze silwe izwe lethu, right?
And the abantu ababeku-exile, they were declared on the government.
Yes, they were like refugees. Babephila njengama-refugees. Babengahambi nje bevula ama-tuck shop nama-spaza shop la. Belokhu African units. So nathi, we've given them enough time ukuthi iy'nkinga zasezweni labo bayilwele baphindele move. But right now we're not getting that. We're getting Africans wanting to be documented in South Africa, which is not going to happen, not in this lifetime. Whether EFF says it or any other political party says they must be documented, I'm telling you now, it's never going to happen in this life.
We take it as a compliment that we think that Kenny Kulene can fix the problem, which he would do once he becomes mayor of Johannesburg. As far as the GNU is concerned, we're very proud to be part of the GNU. And of course, Action SA has to be dealing with opposition politics, but has done absolutely nothing with the immigration problem. When you talk of the GNU, there's been headway made. Deportations in the past 5 years because of the GNU has gone up 18%. 109,000 deportations in one financial year. So there's some headway, but of course more can be done. And that's now where the Patriotic Alliance comes in and says, we are very clear that you need to put South Africans first, because the illegal immigration issue, not the, if you are legal in the country, no problem. If you are illegal in the country, that's the problem. There's no documentation. It is causing an overburden on our public systems, hospitals. When I was MMC of Health, it is largely publicized when I was at Rahima Musa, and I saw South Africans on the floor. And when you determined who the people on the beds were, it was illegal immigrants. So the Patriotic Alliance maintains that illegal immigration must be dealt with. If Patriotic Alliance had to be in charge in a majority government, there would have been a state of emergency and mass deportation of illegal immigration.
Fair, but I mean, we can all agree that since these marches have started, and we've seen the rhetoric, we've seen violence as well, people being in the streets, in some instances, South Africans, because, I mean, it's impossible in the moment to determine whether someone is here legally or illegally. Should the political parties, they not come out stronger against the violence?
Look, people like Pharrell and them is making it extremely difficult. I mean, I think that they're the problem. But I must correct you.
How is Pharrell the problem? How are you saying the media is the problem?
No, I'm speaking specifically about her, because it's very irresponsible to sit and then refer to the pastor on the right and then make an underlying statement that makes it look like we are not honest about what we're doing. And so that's a big problem, because that's really what happens in the media often. You would have a situation where a certain narrative is pushed. So to correct, so that we stop incorrect journalism, especially what happened now. I'm a former pastor, but what I've learned from being a pastor is also a scripture that talks about wolves in sheepskin. You have a situation where South Africans needs to be put first. Now you have people here sounding like they are speaking for South Africans, but actually using human rights to then put South Africans second. I'm on the committee for higher education. There are South Africans, professors, who qualifies to hold positions, and it's given to foreign nationals. How can you not get a job that you qualify for in your own country. We are merely saying, put South Africans first. And the frustrations that you see on the ground, which people like Pharrell and them wants to paint as xenophobic, which is actually, when we say illegal immigration should be dealt with, that's not being xenophobic, that's being patriotic. Put South Africans first. We're unapologetic about that. So you can do sweeping statements about pastors on the right or the left or whoever. We will maintain, the truth shall set you free. South Africans are not being treated fairly by not being put first. Foreign nationals, even in terms of legislation now, you have the critical skills that is gazetted, and then you have Home Affairs having the point system, where the Act, the Employment Service Act, requires you, before you give a foreign national a job, you must first make sure that no South African can do it. But when you have, using the point system of Home Affairs, when you reach 100 points, then you can then waive that requirement. So you can give a foreign national a job without going to look for South Africans. That's protecting the rights of foreign nationals rather than South African citizens.
We're getting
South
into the
Africans
technicalities.
Silapha eParliament ke guys, ngomso ishubile. Sabe silapha sisithi mabahambe. Nathi eParliament babonisa. Silapha eParliament ngomso sabe silapha bahlali base Cape Town. Sithi mabahambe. Cape Town people ngomso ngo10. Apha eParliament nazi stage. Babonisa sabe silapha ngomso. Wonke umhlaba wase Cape Town uyamenywa picketing. Come and voice out your frustrations of foreigners. Zimke eWestern Cape asizifuni. Lithi so guys, silapha ke nanga siyahamba ngomso. Silapha eWest apha eParliament silapha guys, nansi iParliament. Sabe silapha ngomso sisithi asibafuni mabahambe. Sidiniwe kowisa imithetho apha guys. Ngomso silapha abantu base South Africa badiniwe iWestern Cape. Sithi ama foreigner mawahambe sizothetha kowisa imithetho ke apha ese South Africa.
Thank you so much to all my viewers all over the world for your support, love, encouragement. This means a lot to me. Thank you, guys.